Hello everyone, this is Anya Eliza Rose from AnyaElizaRose.com, and I'm being guided to record messages this evening for the collective of humanity. And there have been some very major shifts in the past several days, in the past 2 weeks. And we're moving through kind of what feels like the eye of a hurricane as a collective. So on that note, I'm going to be offering energies, guidances, transmission, and healing, likely in the form of a guided meditation tonight for you for the next few days to utilize. Just close your eyes, find a comfortable place to be in, and either lie down or rest, or find a very comfortable seated position. And begin taking some deep breaths. The divine realm wants to work with you. In case you're not familiar with my work, if you're new to it, I am working with a collective of star family, ascended masters, archangels. And if I feel called, I will share who might be speaking besides myself. Right now we're working on transmuting a gross layer of dark energies for everyone here right now. If you've been going through a challenging time with some turbulence, if you've been struggling to make changes that you've been wanting to make, if you've been making them but they're going more slowly than you'd like, and if in general you're just struggling with daily life here in the world, then this message will definitely help you shift and address those topics, those challenges. Part of being human while serving God. First, have gratitude for yourself. In the deepest and darkest of challenging times, find a way to have gratitude for yourself. Your appearance here on earth, your role, whatever it is you came to do. Find deep within you, call forth an aspect of you that understands the importance of your role here on earth and appreciates yourself. Self-appreciation for your work, for your efforts, and compassion for your mistakes, lapses. We want to open you up. Open up the greater soul of you to receive that from yourself, from the great many beings who serve you, with you, who you serve. And beyond. It's a gentle moment. I'm speaking slowly tonight. It's a gentle moment. It's a time for compassion and healing for the planet, for those struggling to work here. There are so many in the way. So many energies in the way that don't want you to do what you do. And their voices become your own when you doubt. Their voices take over when you're not sure, and you can become confused. Right now, we're going to clear that energy of confusion for the collective. Whatever energies are blocking and creating confusion or chaos here on earth can and will and shall be transmuted right now. All energies interfering with divine plan can and shall be transmuted now. Look within you for a moment. Look down in your abdomen. Look down in your solar plexus. Feel who you are for a moment. Remember who you are for a moment. Connect more deeply to who that is. Keep breathing. Just sit by yourself. I know there's some people who've been waiting for me to make a recording, so here you are. Please enjoy. And there's new people who will maybe be hearing me for the first time that this is for. This recording gives a great number of high beings an opportunity to give to you and work with you. Meet you for you to meet them if you don't know them. It's an opportunity to love, feel loved, remember who you are. Feel into your heart. Beloveds, all those in struggling, in strife, hear our hearts. Hear our hearts coming to you. Bringing you love and healing, compassion and forgiveness, and showing you the way home, the way through these dark times, these challenging times. Some light workers at different times are stronger than others. You have days where you see light workers who are extremely powerful and strong, and then you have days when they're not feeling so hot. We all tend to take turns, and it's good to release judgment about ourselves. Just breathe in some forgiveness of judgment of others and self, and try to forgive yourself for whatever it is that might have occurred lately, or whatever could possibly be interfering with you or giving you pain, creating pain in your body, mind, or in your life. Call in your soul to teach you and show you who you are and remember who you are. There are so many of you that forget who you are, absolutely and completely not recognizing your power, and there's so much fear. Those of you who don't remember have so much fear about knowing who you are, seeing it, feeling it, understanding it, really grasping who you are. There is so much fear, and that fear is coming from another place. It's coming from another time and space that's not here and now. And I want you to disassociate from it. I'm calling on you to dissociate from the fear not caused by you, that is creating an unwillingness to see and feel who you really are and know who you really are. There are many reasons why you don't remember who you are. There are many reasons why you stay confused or blocked. It's as if something's missing. Maybe you don't even know that, but what I see and feel in others that I'm being guided to record this for, what I see and feel is this third eye confusion. And it probably is a block of some kind coming from another source. So I would invite you, if you're at all struggling and you're doing things that you know aren't right, and you're doing things that you know there's something that's off, yeah? Well, put your right hand on your third eye and just breathe. And we're going to pray you a prayer that your third eye is cleared and that all blockages to your psychic vision are removed and that you can begin to see who you are. And then your solar plexus. Put your left hand on your solar plexus. You may want to lay down and relax with this. Or sit and relax, keep your eyes closed, and continue breathing as we pray this healing through you. As your left hand is on your solar plexus and you can breathe in and out through the hand and releasing that which is not you. And breathing in light through your third eye, through your right hand, light that can illuminate you to yourself. We pray for you to be illuminated completely so that you can be fully embodied in self-knowledge, in self-understanding, in knowing who you are, in remembering who you are. Why? Because that's where your power is. Your power is residing out there, where you left it before you incarnated, and you have not reclaimed it. The majority of people, light workers struggling today, have not reclaimed who they are. They leave it out there in the ethers. They are separate from, or feel separate from, who they are and who their high self is, and they forget. So breathe in. Call yourself back home. Call your soul home. Call your high self home. Call every part of you home to you. And ask yourself to merge with God and yourself. Ask yourself to be whole with that deeper part of you that has been out there, that you have forgotten and not been embracing or working with. And the missing link is forgiveness. Love, self-love, and forgiveness. So we ask you to please forgive yourself for anything that you have done in this lifetime or any lifetime which would be preventing you from allowing the love of God and the love of yourself to enter fully. Forgive yourself for whatever you have done, just in intention alone, and let the forgiveness and light work through you as you continue breathing. Just take 3 deep breaths with that forgiveness and release that guilt. If you're wondering what's wrong in your life, why this isn't this way or that isn't this way, why is this happening, etc., a lot of the answer can be found out there where your high self is. So instead of going out there to look for it, bring your high self to you. Make your high self come to you. Call your high self back to you. Call your soul back to you. This is your seat of power. Bring it into your solar plexus. And bring the light down through the third eye and the crown so that the light can then illuminate in your solar plexus. This is what you came to do. This was your promise to yourself, light workers, to become you once again. To remember all of you so that we can find each other, remember each other, serve each other, and humanity. Keep breathing. Allow the energies to move through your third eye, through your hand and your solar plexus. Take deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep breathing and feel into your heart. And notice what comes up for you while you're doing this. Many people need heart support in order to feel who they really are. Just feel a big hug wrapping around you. Some angel, some high being of love that you love. And let that energy work for you to kind of help you hold still while you breathe this part of you in. Very dark time. It's a challenging time to embody, because when you embody, you feel the pain of the past. Inevitably, you remember more past lives, you remember more of who you are. It creates heart waves, I'll call them heartaches. More heartaches occur when you remember who you are. And it can be very challenging. That's why a lot of people don't want to wake up. It's easier to stay in the dark. It's harder work to wake up and to be who you are. Even if you think you're being who you are, I really do invite you to do this exercise a few times, perhaps, depending on how you respond the first time. Because the energies need time to work, and may this energy continue to work on you in your sleep for your healing. Continue breathing. Just love yourself. Love yourself for trying. Feel your intention to go beyond yourself, to go beyond the little you into the big you that came here to do more and be more. And know that there are a lot of energies working against you to make you think a lot of things about you that aren't true. Don't let those energies disempower you. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let them make you afraid. And don't let them threaten you. They're all talk. The collective of light beings above you are requesting your strength. Be strong. Remember who you are. Ask yourself to remember who you are. And if the confusion or other energies that you don't wish continue, please do more self-forgiveness. That is how they will release. Forgive others, forgive yourself over and over and over again, and call forth love. And that is how this will release, so that the new energy that you're trying to embody can enter. And get to know who you are. Get to know your high self. Get to know your soul. Make time for this. Make time for this. You're worth it. When you remember who you are deeply in your heart, you'll only be able to act as that which you are. Of course, we're all human. We know this. Breathe and allow. Allow the high self to enter. Feel. Feel your energies working through your own body. Feel your own energies that you have held out of you working through your own body. And depending on how sensitive you are, you may or may not be able to feel the sensations that come with this, but pay no attention to what you're feeling. Just feel. Let it move. And even if you don't understand my words, just allow the energies to move. You want to bring all of you back. This is a quiet soul retrieval recording. Soul recovery, soul retrieval, and more. And healing. Without the drum. But I want you to feel the drum of your own heart, of my heart, of the heart of those speaking with me and through me tonight. Because I don't work alone, and neither do you. And if you forgot who you are, then you forget that we're all on the soul plane working right now. And that's why I've recorded this. Just hold your heart in your own hands and breathe. And allow God to bring you back. And give this process time. This process can actually take 2 years, believe it or not, once it begins. It could be quick, but most people need a couple of years to embody once they know who they are. Once they remember So be patient with your process. If and when you start to remember more deeply who you are and why you're here, as you begin this new part of your journey of self-illumination, leading to self-realization, we hope then we'll have a very powerful group of light workers here on the planet. And that is what many people are trying to disrupt right now. God is stronger. Thank God. So let the faith of every high being who's listening and guiding this work tonight move through you as well with their faith, that you'll remember who you are and do what you came here to do without fail and without fear. Keep breathing, take some deep breaths, and we're going to close. Thank you for listening, and if you feel guided to listen again, do so, because again, this process is that. It is a process. This work is a process of embodying your high self. So make time to learn how to embody your high self, and I'll come out with more messages about it, but this is a very good basic exercise to make it happen and to keep it happening. So thank you, and you can find out more at anyaelizarose.com, and if you're still feeling stuck in any way, contact me for a session, and primarily I'm doing sessions via Skype and phone right now. I can do them by email if you would like. And you can find me on Facebook, of course. And I wish you a lot of love and safety and protection and healing as you move through this journey, and whatever effects that this has on you, may it be eased by the grace of God, and may you receive all of the comfort and nurturing that you need in your dreams at night, and your sleep at night, and during the day, of course. Thank you. Much love.